Lesson 18th. Paragraph writing. A paragraph is a short composition. It is a group of sentences consisted of one topic or a group of related sentences that develop a single point. The sentences in a paragraph are related to each other and are written in a systematic manner. There is a single theme of the paragraph. Characteristics of a good paragraph. The first sentence gives an introduction to the subject. The paragraph should deal with the central idea. The paragraph should have a logical sequence of thought. It consists of an introduction, a proper middle portion, and a suitable conclusion. A variety of means should be used. Repetition of words or sentences should be avoided. The last sentence should conclude the composition. Type of paragraph. Paragraphs can be divided into 4 types. Narrative paragraphs, incidents, accidents, traveling, experiences, biography, etc. are included in narrative paragraphs. Second, descriptive paragraphs. These types of paragraphs include description of a person, place, thing, animal, etc. Third, reflective paragraphs. Paragraphs on habits, qualities, scientific, social, cultural, etc. are known as reflective paragraphs. Fourth, imaginative paragraphs. Subject of imagination on real object or matters are included in imaginative paragraphs. Read these paragraphs. Charlie Chaplin, who was born in 1889, is one of the best loved actors of all times. His mother, who was also an actress, was often ill, and Charlie spent a lot of time in orphanages, where he learned to entertain other children. In 1910, he moved to America, where he started to act in silent films. It was films like The Kid, which was made in 1920, and The Gold Rush, which was made in 1925, that made him famous. Charlie usually managed to come out on top. One of his most famous films was The Great Dictator, which was released in 1940. Charlie moved to Switzerland, where he lived for many years. He had a daughter, Geraldine, who also went into the acting profession. Even though it was a long time ago, Charlie Chaplin will always be remembered as the little guy who managed to beat the bullies. The thought of him with his bowler hat and walking stick, which became his trademark, will always make us smile. The importance of reading as a habit. Most of the young people lead busy lives with school, homework, sports, entertainment, all clamoring for attention. Unfortunately, amidst all these activities, reading is often neglected. However, unless you get the reading habit fairly early in life, you risk losing out on one of the greatest pleasures known to humans. The world of book is a place of rich variety containing more adventure and lively experience than any person can savor at first hand. But through reading, you can enjoy all this at your own convenience while traveling or waiting at the dentist, between classes, or when lounging around at home. Not only do you get pleasure from reading, you also get the benefits of the wisdom and understanding of these at times more intelligent and knowledgeable than you. Apart from this, by reading a careful selection of books, you can enhance your language skills. A person who reads wisely absorbs the techniques and usage of proper English and hence improves one's own language. Any teacher can tell you that a poor reader is a poor pupil in that language. So, what are you waiting for? Pick up a book and immerse yourself in the pleasures of the written word. The autobiography of a horse. Now that I am old and stiff in the joints, I would like to recall my past resting in the stable. I was born in John's farm. My mother was a cute white mare. I was pure white in color and was named Milky by my master's daughter. My childhood was the happiest period of my life, as I was pampered by all and hence had no work to do. I enjoyed basking under the sun, nibbling tender grass. Often I used to take my master's daughter for a ride. When I grew up, I was given training to take part in races. I won many races and brought many trophies to my master's store. He was very proud of me. The happiest day of my life was when I won the Indian Derby race. That was the prime of my life. Once I felt ill and couldn't eat fodder. The best veterinary doctor was called. The master was upset, but he took great care of me. Now I have grown older. I am of no use to my master. Still, he proudly introduces me to all his friends. I am leading a very peaceful life, watching and enjoying the other young horses. My day at the seashore. Among my favorite places to visit is the beach. I would want to live there because I would not want to be cleaning sand out of my clothes and other belongings all the time. It is waves. By that I mean that I like to walk as close to the water as I can and still avoid getting wet. However, I have been caught more than once by a wave that moves like a phantom. A phantom wave is a wave that suddenly comes farther into shore than the other before I release it. Another thing I like to do is pick up unusual looking rocks at Mora Beach. I found a rock that looks like an ice cream cone. The cone part is dark grey, the ice cream part is white. I think I was really lucky to find such an odd rock. Finally, I enjoy watching the birds. The smaller water birds scurry around looking for good things to eat as they follow the waves that recede like retreating armies. The larger birds, such as the great blue herons, stand still with their heads turned so that one eye is focused on the water as they search for prey. My day at the seashore seems incomplete if I am not chased by a phantom wave. Do not discover a rock that seems different from all other and no birds come to visit while I am there.